Hey guys, and welcome to Super Movie Land. In today's video, we're going to present you a cinematical masterpiece directed by Oscar winner Christopher Nolan. The movie is called Oppenheimer. The film Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan, is a biographical drama that delves into the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the theoretical physicist who is often dubbed the father of the atomic bomb. The narrative unfolds during the height of World War II, focusing on Oppenheimer's role in the Manhattan Project, the secretive endeavor to develop the first nuclear weapons. The film is a profound exploration of scientific innovation, ethical dilemmas, and the personal and professional struggles of those involved in one of the most consequential scientific achievements in history. The story begins with Oppenheimer's early academic career, showcasing his brilliance and intellectual curiosity. As a young scientist, he is depicted attending various universities and studying under prominent physicists, which cements his reputation in the scientific community. The film portrays his recruitment by the US government to lead the Manhattan Project, a task that Oppenheimer accepts with a mix of ambition and a sense of duty. The narrative then shifts to the intense period of the Manhattan Project, set primarily in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Here, Oppenheimer assembles a team of the world's most brilliant scientists, engineers, and military personnel. The film meticulously depicts the scientific challenges, the pressure of the wartime urgency, and the moral quandaries faced by the team. The successful Trinity test, where the first atomic bomb is detonated, marks a pivotal moment in the film, blending triumph with an undercurrent of dread about the weapon's potential for destruction. The latter part of the film deals with the aftermath of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Oppenheimer grapples with the ethical implications of his work and the immense loss of life. His growing disillusionment leads him to advocate for international control of nuclear weapons and arms reduction. This stance, however, puts him at odds with political figures and leads to his vilification during the Red Scare, culminating in a controversial security hearing that strips him of his security clearance. The ending of Christopher Nolan's film Oppenheimer captures the intense culmination of J. Robert Oppenheimer's journey, focusing on the aftermath of the Manhattan Project and the ethical, personal, and political repercussions that followed the development and use of the atomic bomb. The film reaches a dramatic peak with the successful Trinity test in July 1945, the first detonation of a nuclear weapon in New Mexico. The test marks a pivotal moment, both in history and for Oppenheimer personally. The subsequent bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, leading to Japan's surrender and the end of World War II, are depicted through a combination of archival footage, reactions from key characters, and the haunting realization of the bomb's devastating power. Oppenheimer is profoundly affected by the catastrophic impact of the bombings. He grapples with the moral implications of his scientific achievements, realizing the massive loss of life and the potential for future destruction. His famous quote, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds," reflects his inner turmoil and sense of responsibility. In the aftermath of the war, Oppenheimer becomes a prominent figure in the public eye, advocating for international control of nuclear weapons and cautioning against a nuclear arms race. His views increasingly clash with government officials and military leaders who prioritize national security and nuclear superiority. The climax of the film centers on Oppenheimer's security hearings in the early 1950s, orchestrated by political rivals, particularly Lewis Strauss, a member of the Atomic Energy Commission. These hearings, marked by intense interrogations and accusations, aim to discredit Oppenheimer and strip him of his security clearance. The film delves into the personal betrayals and political machinations that fuel the hearings, highlighting Oppenheimer's past associations with communist sympathizers and his opposition to the hydrogen bomb development. The ending also explores Oppenheimer's strained personal relationships. His marriage to Kitty Oppenheimer suffers under the weight of his professional pressures and his affair with Jean Tatlock. Kitty's steadfast support during the hearings contrasts with Oppenheimer's more detached demeanor, emphasizing the personal cost of his scientific and political battles. The film concludes with a reflective Oppenheimer, contemplating his legacy and the broader implications of his work. Conversations with key figures, including a poignant dialogue with Albert Einstein, underscore the profound impact of his contributions and the ethical dilemmas faced by scientists. The final scenes suggest a somber recognition of the irreversible changes brought about by the atomic bomb, both in global politics and in Oppenheimer's personal life. Oppenheimer ends on a contemplative note, leaving audiences to ponder the moral complexities and human costs associated with scientific advancement. Oppenheimer emerges as a tragic figure whose groundbreaking work forever altered the course of history, but also left him haunted by the ethical ramifications. The film's conclusion is a powerful meditation on the responsibilities of scientists and the enduring quest for knowledge amidst the shadows of its potential for destruction. J. Robert Oppenheimer, played by Cillian Murphy. Oppenheimer is portrayed as a complex and multifaceted character. He is a visionary scientist driven by intellectual curiosity and a desire to contribute to the war effort. However, he is also shown as deeply conflicted, particularly after witnessing the destructive power of the atomic bomb. His transformation from a confident leader to a haunted figure wrestling with the moral consequences of his creation is central to the film's emotional depth. General Leslie Groves, played by Matt Damon. Groves is the military leader overseeing the Manhattan Project. He is depicted as pragmatic, determined, and sometimes abrasive. His relationship with Oppenheimer is crucial to the project's success, characterized by mutual respect despite their different approaches and occasional clashes. Kitty Oppenheimer, played by Emily Blunt. Kitty is Oppenheimer's wife, a biologist who struggles with her husband's intense focus on his work and the isolation of their life in Los Alamos. She is portrayed as strong-willed and outspoken, providing emotional support to Oppenheimer while dealing with her own challenges, including alcoholism and a sense of alienation. Edward Teller, played by Benny Safdie. Teller is one of the prominent scientists on the Manhattan Project and later becomes known as the father of the hydrogen bomb. In the film, he is depicted as ambitious and somewhat antagonistic, especially in his disagreements with Oppenheimer regarding the development of more powerful nuclear weapons. Ernest Lawrence, played by Josh Hartnett. Lawrence is a Nobel laureate physicist and one of Oppenheimer's close colleagues. He is shown as supportive and collaborative, playing a key role in the scientific advancements of the project. His relationship with Oppenheimer highlights the camaraderie and tensions within the scientific community. Lewis Strauss, played by Robert Downey Jr. Strauss is a senior member of the Atomic Energy Commission and becomes one of Oppenheimer's most prominent adversaries. His role in the security hearings that lead to Oppenheimer's downfall is depicted with a mix of political maneuvering and personal vendetta. Jean Tatlock, played by Florence Pugh. Tatlock is a psychiatrist and one of Oppenheimer's lovers who introduces him to communist ideologies. Their relationship is portrayed as passionate yet tumultuous, reflecting the personal and political complexities of Oppenheimer's life. The film concludes by reflecting on Oppenheimer's legacy. Despite his instrumental role in ending World War II, Oppenheimer's later years are marked by controversy and regret. He becomes a vocal advocate for nuclear disarmament, but his past associations and outspoken views during the Cold War lead to his professional marginalization. The film ends on a poignant note, emphasizing the duality of scientific progress and its potential for both creation and destruction. Oppenheimer's story serves as a powerful reminder of the ethical responsibilities that come with groundbreaking discoveries and the lasting impact of one's contributions to humanity. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below and please like the video. See you next time.